Hello, kitties. What's up, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Passy, and I'm reviewing on Bbmzansi, the Basil Swat. Seriously, we are hearing it. Why do I think that the comeback is becoming louder than the breakup? Guys, this Mmeli and Thandeka comeback is becoming louder than the breakup, but at the same time, I'm having mixed feelings in all of these. I am going to review this. I'm going to analyze this, and I'll tell you guys what I feel in all of this. Yeah. Okay, we know what happened yesterday. Day before yesterday. It actually started day before yesterday. They had the little fights where, according to sources, according to Dube, Mmeli was like he was disrespected. Thandeka walked out on him and all of that. She said some things, and the young man became angry, went downstairs to stay. Boom, try yesterday, they didn't talk. Thandeka had to participate in the wager and all of it. Finally, at the pool party, even prior to the pool party, at the wager, they had some eye contact, but at the pool party, there was reconciliation. And we are like, okay, fine. Their shippers are up, their shippers are happy. At least your ship is together, because we all know Thandeka can be a lot. And since people have applauded this guy across all social space that, oh, Mmeli has changed, judging from his character in the Titans, he has changed. Oh, he's not a good person. He loves Thandeka, and he keep confessing he does. Guys, guys, we never knew that something was coming. Now, I started thinking, because I told you guys in one of the updates that ever since Smash revealed Diddy's crush on Mmeli, I'm beginning to see Mmeli trying to get closer to Diddy. I don't know. It could just be for, okay, she likes me, let me play along, or it could just be for whatever reason, or maybe let me just be that guy. I don't know if you guys are getting me, because he's tried to get more closer. He's always talking to her, like any little chance he gets, he talks to her and all. Yesterday, Didi was smelling his food, though according to Didi in the diary room, it was in week one. She can't cope with Mmeli. They will all be fighting all the time and all of that. She said a lot of things. During the Saturday night party, she was with Q, like a whole lot to tell us that, I don't have interest in this guy. So guys, things became better. They were together at the pool party, and boom, after that, there was a serious fight. In fact, the first one had happened. I'm like, okay, with a little misunderstanding. He was telling her F off and all of that. She stood up, walked out, because Didi introduced the games and they were actually playing it. And Thandeka was saying something different from whatever it is they were doing, but probably that this young man received it wrongly, understood it wrongly, and he was really condescending before the other housemates, which was not nice. It was not nice at all. In fact, what Melly did last night, I'm like, in as much as you feel like, oh, okay, maybe if they related her so much, she needs to let a lot and all of that, that was really very derogatory attitude towards somebody you call your own, because I feel there are better ways you can actually do something. You want to correct somebody, especially somebody who you call a I know I'm not trying to say love now, but like, and you've literally been with these people since the beginning of the show. So it was really quite it was a demanding attitude. And when she led was like, you guys, let's continue, the problem is gone. The way I opened my mouth when he said that, I know Didi will be happy. Yeah, I said it. So guys, after the whole games, he went upstairs to lie down. I wasn't even expecting him to go back upstairs. I was thinking probably he'll find his way to sleep anywhere. So when he got there, of course, just can't Thandeka not to let it slide. She's going to react. So she started telling him, you see, it did. Guys, from talking is started escalating into something very serious. When I mean something very serious, oh, you are crazy, or you are Oh, guys, Thandeka stood up, looking for whom to ask. No, the triangulation thing came to. Shefane was deep asleep. Thandeka had to go wake him. Shefane, the whole thing she was doing last night, I wasn't buying it. This young man literally made her crazy last night. I was really embarrassed. I'm like, oh, yo, I just wish Kandeka was another personality, but I can't wish for that. Seriously, I wish she was more laid back. I wish she was more calmer than she is. Like she takes things overboard, and I wish she wasn't really that talking, always giving her opinion, always. I wish she wasn't really all that. It would have really made a lot of sense. And even yesterday, while the talk before the whole altercations and fight, she was saying that she can't remember the last time. It's been so long she was in a relationship, and there could be some issues which need to be addressed. And Mmeli on his own tried to like bring out the bull in him. I'm like, yo, so you've been pretending all this while. You've been pretending. The truth has to be told. I'm just analyzing, but I think Thandeka needs to tone it down. She needs to learn a lot. I expect more from her at her age. I expect a lot, yeah. A more mature approach to things, more, yeah, it could be all your makeup, your personality, but there's still room for learning and unlearning. There's still room for evolvement, and one should grow. I sometimes like even this afternoon while they were having a conversation with Dube and Mmeli, Cookie was there. Cookie wasn't talking about anything Dube says, she always have a point to say. I'm like, yo, Thandeka, I just wish you were, but I cannot wish, but people learn and people. So guys, after all of those stuff, of course, there is food for the gossip mongers. We were talking about it this morning. Dube, I think Dube and Eliswa and Tracy, a lot of them were talking about it. In fact, last night she went to Neliswa. Oh, Neliswa, were you there? Neliswa said, oh, I wasn't there. If I was there, I don't know exactly where you guys were. Everybody denied that, oh, they weren't there. Even Tracy, and guys, we are talking about it. Dube was like, even, do you know what? Everybody was sleeping and she was shouting. I'm going to analyze Dube later because I don't know the kind of person Dube is, guys. I'm really looking at him somehow. So, guys, after that, I was surprised because I've been at work. I was surprised to tune in to watch. I saw these two talking, and the way I was surprised, he even said it that he knows the housemates are going to be surprising them together because I never expected. I know I brought you guys an update, and I told you guys that I think this is just the final. I don't think there's ever going to be a comeback or a makeup with what happened yesterday because I was not expecting it to happen. Now, the young man is apologizing, saying he's sorry, he wouldn't have done this, he wouldn't have done that. He was really very disrespecting her before the housemates, and he knows the housemates are gonna be happy for all of that. So that's why he wants to make amends, and he's here now. He knows they're gonna be surprising them together, and they're not gonna be happy and all. Cause yesterday he went ahead to say, "I'm the only one who tolerates you in this house." Blah 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 blah. Now my question is, why did Mmeli suddenly come? If I when I was watching, two things were going on in my mind. Could it be that this guy want to do something for Shippers? Maybe he doesn't know if Shippers actually likes it or liked it, or he doesn't really want to go to someone else, or maybe the whole Didi saying who she would have dated in the house being cute, and yesterday night she was dramatic, crying, talking about her friends that she misses, her friend saying Lorado. I'm like, but you claim to have something outside, so how come you're just crying over people who are evicted, getting overly emotional? And that was when Emily went to the restroom. Probably she was trying to catch the guy's attention, and he didn't just stop to ask her what was it. Was Neliswa. So many things. I'm like, okay, have you checked? Maybe you've seen that you can't really be there. These are just what I'm just thinking. I may be very wrong. Okay, yeah, I may be very very wrong. Or could it be that, okay, well, shippers, it wouldn't be nice if I switch to someone else. Maybe they're gonna like be like, so you're still the playboy that you did in Titans. Maybe like just so many things. Like so many things came into my mind. Or maybe you'd be like, okay, let me just do this. Oh, it could just be that he's just a nice person who feels like I really hurt my person, and I think I need to go apologize to her. And Yeah, he said all of that. Thandeka had to tell him, I still love you. No, he was telling Thandeka that he hasn't changed. He still loves her. He still chooses her. He still la 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 la. And like, Uncle, I hope you're not doing this for shippers. And I do hope you are not doing this because you think you don't have any other option or you don't have, because there's been speculations in the house. Then I just saying that somebody Mmeli likes. I'm like, who? Is he Ilano that he had a conversation with? Then he was like, he stands for what is right. He believes in what he believes in. I like, what are you guys saying? But then you guys can see that they are back together and Tanika is all happy. If I was in her shoes, I wouldn't be I would still be happy because when you have a fallout with your partner, that whole day, no matter how you're trying to make yourself happy, it's gonna the stage of grief is gonna be there. That whole day or just few days is still gonna be like hell for you. Not until you guys reconcile or until you finally get over it and move on from it, right? Yeah, so but then I'm just happy that at least, but I just hope it's gonna last. I just hope, but I feel like Thandeka, if you understand what makes the other person as a woman, as a lady, you just try and like tone it down, be more calmer, be more quiet, trying to learn more. I'm not trying to say bend for him, but if I was Tandega, I felt like after there's a way. What's this one's name? Is this shreds the shredder 7? Sometimes I just see her on IG and the Q app. She will tell you if they come back, like don't really accept you 100%. Like your whole life depends on it, or like, oh, I've been waiting for you to come apologize. Okay, yeah, let's continue from where I stop. No way, you aren't going to give them that impression, and you at the same time not going to give them the impression like you're pushing them away, because there are people you push them away, they feel like you push them away, they are gone. While some people they feel like, oh, you accepted me, the next day they're going to do some bullshit. So you're just going to keep them in the middle. You're not here, you're not there, but you're not going to like be totally accepting them like, oh, no problem, I'm getting a hug and all of that. But that's exactly what they are. You see them swimming together, they're together laughing, bubbly. Miss Thandeka is in the kitchen, she's all happy, she's all bubbly. Like for me, I feel like you would have just like given a little arm's length and cut down. Share your thoughts, let me know what you feel. I'll see you in the next one.